Have you ever poured everything you could into something and for some unexpected reason it just didn't go your way? How do you deal with this? In this video, I'll talk about some of my strategies that I use to deal with this, but I genuinely want to hear in the comments just how do you deal with it? How do you process it? Welcome to the channel. If you don't know me, I'm Fabian. I'm from Fort Worth, Texas. I talk about some of my life experiences, and some of it may relate to things you're experiencing or something that you may be feeling. Make sure to comment below just any critiques you have for the video, or maybe something you relate to, something you didn't relate to and disagree with. Make sure to comment all that below, please. In light of the fact that it's March, this idea kind of is similar to the March Madness. And March Madness, if you don't know, is a 64 basketball tournament. The thing that makes it like so spectacular is sometimes out of nowhere, the best team will lose to the worst team, and nobody really expects it. You know, these players, these trainers, these coaches, they prepare the whole year for this exact moment, and it can all be erased. All that effort can all be erased within a span of one game, within a span of like 2 hours on one day. And so this is similar to in my life, and maybe in your life as well, you've experienced where like you really expected something to go your way. You thought that you had everything planned out in order to achieve the success that you wanted, and suddenly it just doesn't go right. I kind of want to talk about the idea of how you deal with things not going your way, especially when you really expected them to, when you felt like you put everything you needed into. So I think the first step is you need to be very genuine with yourself, and you have to be honest and reflect. When you're reflecting, you have to really ask yourself, did I do everything I could have? And if you genuinely felt that you put in all the effort you could have, sometimes you just have to pat yourself on the back. You have to be kind to yourself and realize that you put in a great effort. No matter how well we perform in life, there's always going to be just very small, thin lines. There will always be small things that we can improve in order to attain whatever it is that we're pursuing. For example, when I was applying to graduate programs, I never expected that nobody would accept me. And I kind of had to accept this over time, that even though I put in a lot of effort, I think on a scale of like 1 to 10, I put in maybe 8.5 effort, but I needed to come to the realization that I could have done a little bit more in order to improve my situation, in order to improve the odds that I was going to get accepted somewhere. And sometimes you just genuinely flat out know that you didn't put in the effort that you needed to, and you have to put that pressure on yourself to, hey, I need to have more discipline and I need to be more diligent when it comes to the goals that I have in my mind. I think for improving, a really popular example is the 2013 Spurs. Something completely unexpected happened to them. They were on the verge of winning a championship. They were like 2 minutes away from it. The referees had already put like the rope around the court. And they do that whenever somebody's about to win a championship because they don't want everyone to rush on the court. And suddenly it just didn't happen. But what they did is that the next year they came in, they were one of the best shooting teams, they had one of the best defenses, and they won the championship. And so it's important in our lives to also implement these improvements. Next, I think it's very important to talk to somebody about it. Talk to somebody that would genuinely listen to you and that will support you, but also that would critique you, right? You need somebody that will give you that criticism that's going to help you grow, that's going to help you continue developing, that's going to help you finally get to that goal you had in your mind, right? A lot of times we're going to have to do things that we've never done before if we want to achieve what we never have before. And I know that this is something that's hard to do. A lot of times I especially feel it where I don't want to explain, where I don't want to express like how I'm feeling. I kind of just want to bottle it in. I want to say, oh, forget them. You know, they didn't want me, we can forget about them. But at the end of the day, the more emotions that you bottle, the stronger it is the likelihood that it'll just explode. And it's good to kind of unload a lot of those negative feelings we have in order to fully accept what has really happened. Lastly, it's also important to have something that will keep you grounded, something that will make you happy. For me, it's playing basketball, or for you, maybe reading, writing, watching your favorite show, whatever it is. It's important to have something that will keep you happy in these times that can be really sad, that can be really negative, because you thought something was going to happen and it didn't. You have to have those things that will be consistent, that you can always rely on in your life. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment things that how you process or how you kind of deal with these things in your mind. I appreciate you for watching the video. It's March. I hope you've been stacking wins. I hope you continue to stack wins, and I'll catch you in the next video.